in his beautiful backyard with all his azaleas and all his other flowers. And God, look what I see. There's Martin Trainum. There's Judy Owen. There's Mary Lou Carty Owen. And they are looking at the flowers. Let's go up for a closer look. Let me cut this baby doll off. To this jungle, look what we see. It's the granddaughter of Mr. Martin and Barbara Trainum. That's Jenner. Found her out here in this jungle. And evidently she has fixed me a birthday cake out of mud, and as hungry as I am, I'm gonna love it. Isn't she beautiful? She's just out here looking around, being so pretty and so proper. Let's go on through this jungle and see what we can see. Looks like Cypress Gardens. It's got flowers everywhere.
I cut your cake up. Now you don't have a birthday cake.
It must be Mickey Mouse's birthday party. I hear a little girl in the background saying it's a birthday. Must be Mickey Mouse's birthday.
Happy birthday, Uncle Jerry.
There is my mother. Isn't she beautiful? She's out here looking at these flowers and just admiring how pretty they are. She is a darling. There's my little pretty wife. Done lost a bunch of weight, looking good. And there's my old brother, Martin. And he's responsible for all this. He's the one that set out all this stuff. He married my pretty little old sister, Barbara. And here's a little girl jumping up and down in front of me. I better back off here. I can't see you, Jenner. You're going to have to get away from me. Now, there she is. Looking good, jumping up and down.
Happy birthday, Uncle Jerry.
Thank you. And here we are back in the flowers. Everything is so pretty back here. Let me just scan this yard and let you see. You would think you was at Epcot with all the pretty flowers. There's that pretty girl again. Here we go on around. Oh, it's beautiful back here. I wished I had a backyard like this. There we are at Epcot. This must be a tiger or a lion or something. I've never seen anything like it in my life. There it goes. Look here, Uncle Martin. Roses. That's what I like. Roses. Let me zoom in on that rose. Ooh, that sure is pretty.
My commercial on how to eat a birthday cake. Uncle Jerry, take my commercial on how to eat a birthday cake.
We just have to cut one out.
How to eat a birthday
That's my mother right there telling Martin how to grow his garden.
You're too close to me.
Take my commercial about how to eat a birthday
There's
cake.
the expert right there telling him how to do it. And here's two more wishing they had all them flowers in their yard.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Happy birthday, Uncle Jerry. Want me to teach you how to eat a birthday cake?
And I would like
Make a commercial of me over there eating a birthday cake, okay? If you want to eat a birthday cake, first you have to cut a piece. Then dig it up and take a big bite.
Oh, good.
That is good. Then you take another big bite and pour it on the floor. You eat it.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful. Yay!
Yay! And here she comes.
Don't stick your tongue out when you performing.
All right.
All right, let's go. A 1, 2, 3. Hit it.
I can't get my giggles. I'll stop giggling.
Well, you can't giggle by night of your recital.
I know that.
Okay.
A beautiful, for spacious skies, from amber waves of rain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Yay.
Yay.
Now how about my,
I hope I can remember it all. I don't think I can.
maybe you could.
I'll try. I was about to. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up in string. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbell and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Well, we'll just take it again. We had a lot of the same type pictures.
Hey, darling.
Hello.
Looking good there, baby. Look at me now. Get me all over.
Okay, get all of you.
Yeah.
You might have to start us with that
Don't
vitamin
get all
D.
of it.
4-year-old shoes.
Don't get all
Wore out
that,
socks.
Get my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up to the bottom.
Yeah, he's always looking good.
Yeah.
She loves that camcorder, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Easy trick, and
I
keep
love to get my husband on this camcorder.
Just yourself, don't you?
This is
That good looking boy on that
this
stool
is
there.
Mother's Day,
He is a fine looking lad.
1989, and we're down here at my mother's, and I'm gonna have to get over there to get somebody else's.
She's
Got it around your belly.
right here.
I'm gonna aim right there.
What's that girl's name?
Julie.
Julie. Get a hold of Julie here now.
Let's get Julie. We got plenty of Julie last time.
She's looking real good.
Where's the little red button?
Oh,
You was so pretty.
gonna get you a little bit.
Yeah, just,
Yeah, get it off
just
of
a
me,
little
Mark.
bit.
Yeah,
Get
I'm
it
a-
out from
see,
here.
I'm expecting one too, Mark.
I'm gonna get old Richard up close.
I'm
Yeah, get
expecting
Richard
too.
close. We want a good
Yeah.
picture.
Lay it on.
Can all be expecting now.
Yeah, I am. I am Stu.
Yeah, I am
Benny, you
too.
sit down here on the floor.
I'm gonna get
honey,
old Benny up close too, where I can look at him.
There in the floor.
Oh,
The
I
ones we
got him
made
looking
this
right in
way.
the eyeballs.
wasn't any good at the shower, so we decided we need to do this way.
You need the baby, Jeannie, 'cause
Not
she's a
me,
grown
I don't
man.
know this.
Well, I wouldn't dare get
Well, I
you.
don't want you
Just-
to get me.
Yeah, just,
He gets bigger every day.
yeah,
baby.
just a little
Just
bit.
yourself,
Yeah,
everybody.
Y'all
make
got a
copies
grown
so
boy
I can
now.
see
In and out. But,
Then
Got
you'll
to
have
have-
a baby and he'll be big
Got
enough.
to have some strawberry shortcake.
That's what
Oh yeah, I'll have
about
some
it.
cake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get Judy, see if I can get her right up here. while
You're
you
Yeah.
look
gonna
at her.
have to help
She's
me.
gonna
give me her piece. Sister.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
He will.
get
Help
Judy
tend to
too.
her. I don't get Julie.
No.
She's had, she has.
Got old Gary right up here where I can see him.
Put it on.
Yeah,
Proud daddy.
right here. Boy, he's looking me right now.
Get me, Mom.
I got you, baby.
Can you get me a sleeping?
Yeah, if you, yeah, now I got you.
Jeannie,
Yeah,
you really did get a good
you
shower.
doing
One
good.
day Marie got.
Yeah.
Time for that strawberry cake yet?
almost. I guess I better put her in here first before I can see her lower on there.
Tracy called
Got
me
to
this
look at
morning.
her eyeball to
Wanted to
eyeball.
know where she was at, and I said, I don't know where Mom was at.
Tell Uncle Martin,
Hey.
get the baby here. Go over there and stand by Mama, hon. So we can get your picture.
Well, Uncle Martin's small for Uncle Martin.
Yes.
What kind of camera he's got.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Now, that's a good looking young fella right there.
he's still taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get Chad right there coming in the door.
Okay,
Hey,
where's
Chad, come
Chad?
here. Come here,
Come
Uncle
in
Martin
here.
wants to get your picture, okay?
Playing with my puppies. You know that?
Uncle Martin used to have a dog I loved. We ought to take the camera away from Uncle Martin and make it
Yeah, I like to take pictures.
make some of him.
Stole a pack of Camel cigarettes one time up at the store, and they found out about it. And your mother got me out there in the car, and she started talking. I was just a little bitty fella, and the only reason I got them Camels is that camel on there looked real pretty, and I thought, well, that's pretty. And when Doris found out about it, she called me out there in Daddy's old black paint car. Had running boards on the side and stuff, and we got up in there and she wanted to talk to me. And she said, I'll tell you one thing, boy, this family don't steal. You have disgraced us.
Oh.
You trying to embarrass this family. You'd thought you'd kill somebody. I'd have been better off if I'd just went ahead and killed somebody. Because there ain't no way you could have been hurt no worse than I was. I said, well, man, for a long time, it'll be over probably 2 or 3 years before I could stand and look at a pack of Camels.
Oh my Lord.
I could just see a camel and it'd make me sick.
Disgrace the
They
family.
really chewed me out, disgracing this family. And
The
after
older
all
killing the
that
younger.
talking, and I thought, well, this has got to be the worst thing in the world. But one day he got home, he whipped me.
Oh,
And I said, well, this is the worst thing a man could ever do in his life. So after that, I said, I got this policeman.
20 minutes is about as long as we ever had, and I think that's pretty good. I believe I'd go, pretty quick.
This
now
is
before school
the goat
got out.
story.
Story.
I like to go in the fall
We
after school started, or
had a bunch of briars and stuff up at the house, so I was talking to LT, and he said, well, son, if what you need, get you some goats. I said, that's what you need up at your house. Well, eat them briars and stuff up. So I went down there and bought me some goats from him, and took them up at the house. Well, them goats was on everything I owned. You couldn't even go in there and feed the horses. They'd knock you down to get in there, and you'd have to pull them out of the sack to feed the horses. It'd run over you. And we went riding, Judy and me, one day, and came back, and one of them goats was standing in the middle of her convertible. And she said, me of them goats has got to go. So I took them goats and loaded them up, and I went down to LT's house. Well, we pulled up in Clifton's house, and me and Charles had the goats in the back of his truck tied. Cliff come out, said, what you got there, boys? Like he couldn't see we had a load of goats. And then here come LT over there, and he said, well, boys, what you got there in the back of that truck? I said, we got them goats you sold me. I said, you said you'd buy them back if they didn't like them. I said, they done got my wife's car, and she told me, said, them goats are going, or I'm going. So I've got these goats. He said, well, you might want to think about that, son. Them goats eat your briars and stuff. Wife don't eat briars, does she? And I said, well, I need to get rid of these goats. You want to buy them? Well, goats ain't bringing what they did when I sold you this. So I got goats all over the place back there. So just look at the goats I got. And I said, well, if they ain't worth nothing, I'll knock them in the head and carry them over here and throw them in a gully. No, don't do that. I guess we'll take them, won't we, Cliff? And every time he'd say Cliff just, yeah. It didn't make no difference what he said to Cliff, yeah. So he went ahead and paid me, and then he said, come on back here and bring them goats.
So I get my grandson out there and unload. Come here, boy! Unload these goats! He went out there and got them goats and pulled them off Larry's boy down through there and threw them in the pasture. Y'all come on down here and look at these goats. So I got goats all over. He said, you got this, watch this wire right there, got electricity. Knock the fire, they touch it. I touched it a few times myself, knock the fire. I said, well, them goats get shot there. Yeah, knock them down. If it's raining, it'll knock them down. I said, I want y'all come up here and let me show you where I milk these goats. I put them goats in there, made this little stone, got this stool, and I sat down here and just milking them goats. And said, them goats will just stand there while I'm milking. And he said, y'all come on out here to the barn. I want to show you another this barn. That thing's solid white. We went out there and sure enough, there's a little old bitty baby goat and it's solid white. He said, y'all ain't never seen my tumbling pigeons, have you? He said, come on up here to this barn and said, let me show you my pigeons. Said, they tumbling pigeons. Said, they tumble when they're in the air. So he went up there and he opened that barn door and he said, come out of there, pigeon. And about 15 pigeons come flying out of there and I said, yeah, you got the pigeon. He said, oh, that ain't all them pigeons. Get out of that pigeon! Come out of that barn. Now all of a sudden here comes about 35 pigeons out of that barn and they went around. He said, now watch them. Said, they'll tumble. He said, tumble, pigeon! And every one of them pigeons in the air, they just all of them just made a loop. This is true. He said, sometimes they'll make a loop and hit a tree and fall all the way down dead. And they made a loop and they circled. And he said, how you gonna get them back in there, Uncle LT? Oh, he'll come on back in there. Especially if a hawk or something come flying. He'll get in there early then. He said, I got another one out here in this cage. Y'all wanna come in and see it? He went out there and he got one, there's a tumbling pigeon on the ground. And he just laid it down on the ground out there. He said, tumble, pigeon! And that pigeon just went crazy. It just went just a rolling in that sand. He said, get up here on my boot! And that thing just rolled right up on his foot. He said, get out there and get you some grit. And it just went out there and walked out there and started pecking around in the sand. And then he said, tumble back here, pigeon! That thing just went just tumbling and tumbled right up on his shoe, and he reached down, picked it up, and put it back in the cage. That's true. And he gave Charles one.
Yeah, some Charles do.
He asked me, was Charles is still.
Got it for
Yeah,
Oh.
well, this is clean because I
Well,
keep
here we are at my mama's
all
house.
the time.
We're going to have Christmas dinner with her tonight. Even though it's not Christmas, this is her Christmas dinner she's having for her children.
I'm gonna eat about 14 of these biscuits. That's about all I'm gonna eat.
Well,
I'm not
I
too
hope
hungry.
you got 14 to me.
Well, I'm not hungry tonight, sis.
Oh,
I'm
I
just gonna
see.
eat 14.
Well, if
And
you're
I'll
not
let you have
hungry,
one or two too.
well, that'll be good.
Just about 14 is
Because I
probably
sure
all
do
I'll
like
eat.
those biscuits.
Oh, I kinda like
In fact, I kind of like everything my mother cooked.
I'm just glad I wasn't hungry.
I know. Well, I think we're having turkey and dressing and ham.
We
And
got, you want me
tell
to
us
give you a
what we
rundown?
got. Give us a rundown on what we got here.
All right. Raisins salad.
Okay.
Carrot salad.
Carrot, excuse me.
Okay,
Carrot
carrot
raisins salad. Dressing,
Uh-huh. That's what I like.
gravy. I like that too.
Uh-huh.
Ham.
Ham,
Oh, I like that.
turkey,
Yeah, I like that.
macaroni
Oh,
cheese
I
pie,
love that.
corn,
Uh-huh, I like that.
biscuits,
Biscuit, I love.
green beans,
beans
and a congealed salad.
and Jill salad.
Coffee and tea.
Coffee and tea.
Here
Well,
they
that's
are.
And here they are.
great. Here they are. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Hey, come over
Christmas.
here. Merry Christmas. How you, Tom?
Hi, how you doing? It's been a long time, I swear.
Yeah.
It's been a long
It
time.
has been a long
Hello,
time.
Dorothy.
Like about 5 years. Hey, Jerry. Hey.
Oh, it smells good.
Hey, Doc.
Hi.
Good to see you.
It's good to see
Hey,
you.
another hug, you look good.
Oh, I'm looking good. Feeling good. I am good.
Hello, Tom.
How are you?
Good to see
Good to see you.
How's everybody doing?
Hi, Christmas. So good in here.
Well,
What can I do?
Everybody? Yeah, this feels good to see. I mean, it really feels good.
Yes,
You
sir.
really feel good.
No, it feels good to see.
Feels good in here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get.
And he swore, you know, gee.
Barbara, oh, good land, there she is doing that. Get over here and eat.
Barbara, what are you doing? I'm taking pictures, yeah.
I'm getting evidence. I'm gathering evidence.
Good, good. I'm telling you, it's
She's
good.
looking at the plate.
I'm gathering evidence.
Y'all mind too that in the process he damaged the blades on the grinder.
Won't
And we
you
like
pay for it?
$325 we'll have to add on to your bill.
Oh, good.
The guy said, you gotta be kidding.
Well, you did put this in here for me to wear, didn't you?
Committee meeting for the Super Bowl, and Jerry and Norma is chairman of the food committee.
Well, let me get a little shot of these.
This was brought up to see,
No, okay.
yeah, and check out and see if we need to bring more food or less food for the Super Bowl Sunday.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So,
Trial run.
If we have
This
any
is
left
a
over,
trial
we'll
run.
know.
Uh-huh.
so I'll turn it over to Jerry or Norma, one there.
Okay.
Jerry's got some very good ideas this year since we got some more guests coming to the Super Bowl
Oh,
Sunday.
yes,
We got,
because Mother and I
we've got-
decided we're coming definitely.
Well, we decided y'all
came
could
up
be
with
there.
you. Come in. We won't tell you what we decided on
Well,
our.
Jack and Richard's
Well,
coming, now we can sit over here. And I can
Okay.
sit right
We
there.
have decided since we
Jackie, you
all
sit
on
right
a
here,
diet
I'll sit here.
and we eat too much every Super Bowl Sunday, it's what we gonna have this year is stand-up Winnies, some sardines and saltines.
Oh, no, you're not. I'm not having that.
Sardines and mustard.
Yeah, Martin
Well,
wants
Martin,
sardines
I
and
love
mustard.
mustard.
Richard wants sardines.
I'm not having no sardines.
We're
Oh,
going
Regular
over.
sardines. I don't
Now,
know
you
much.
have to eat what we,
We don't
now
have a
listen.
huge
Well, y'all
This is
been
a
having
That
menu.
good
sure
stuff.
is
Well,
a come down from
We
last
got
year.
pork and beans coming too though, honey.
And a
Them
few
things
shrimp.
you got where
We
they
know y'all
high.
like shrimp.
And
And everybody
everybody,
the price on
Oh, well, I
sardines.
thought you.
if
Them
everybody's
things
nice,
high.
we'll get the beanie weenies.
Yeah, if you be real good, we'll put beanie weenies instead of stand-up weenies.
Okay.
Or we could get stand-up and beanie weenies.
John suggested we get a 5-gallon bucket
But I
of
won't
cheese.
tell you. Martin brought up that thing and Brother Charles elaborated on about having a gator bowl Sunday just to see if we can eat as much, so we'll know how much to bring to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl. If we need a whole lot, we'll bring a whole lot. If we don't eat it all, we'll know to cut down.
but we're gonna start off with a 5-gallon bucket of cheese
Yeah,
dip.
we
Well,
got
you know,
five
you have
bucks,
to-
5-gallon bucket of cheese dip.
You have to get in training,
Yeah,
so
2
you'll
quarts of
start
powdered
training
pepper.
now to eat for
But
Super Bowl.
after we talked that over though about the
I
Gator
did.
Bowl
I think
Sunday,
And
we decided that we can't do
We went
that,
almost
cause
where
best
it
our recollection last year, it took us 3 weeks to get over it, and it's not but 2 weeks to Super Bowl Sunday
Well,
on
that's,
Gator
yeah,
Bowl.
that's right.
So we wouldn't be over that in time to get into that other, we still sick from that life.
Well, maybe we could just have something like cheese
Well, if we
dip.
could have about 5 gallons of cheese and some stand up, we probably could get by and have 2 parties.
Uh-huh.
What,
y'all can
what
sit
we
down
planned.
here or in to get that.
Now, but see, we wasn't sure at this time when we planned it, that my sister Barbara and mother is coming, so we may have to get 6 gallons of
Uh-huh.
cheese and hot dip.
And a whole big box of chips.
Get 3 extra pizzas.
We're just gonna get the truck to back up.
Truckload of chips.
Maybe thought about having it catered.
My mother don't like shrimp, so we're getting 3 extra large pizzas.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that'd be
Take
good.
care of her.
Let's see, this is the pizza queen right
Then,
here.
then
Pepperoni.
me and Ansel and Helen
No,
and RB eat 2 of those big pizzas.
But they were
Saturday
just,
night
they
was a
were
week
just
ago.
little thin crust. I could eat a whole.
And
I
2
could eat a
men
large
stood
thin
there
crust
and
about
watched
that.
us, and then they said,
they went on up front and sat down, and they said, "Did y'all eat all of that?" And the announcer said, "We sure did." I started saying, "You didn't have no business of watching us."
I really think we ought to name you the Pizza Queen.
Pizza Queen.
Pizza Queen.
Pizza night.
Pizza's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the
And I think Dorothy ought to hold the record of being the cake eater,
That's right.
since she sampled all three.
Before I went home tonight, so we didn't have any more.
Oh, really? Well, I thought we had gonna have cake and coffee after a while.
Yeah, she done made it up.
I
She
think
sure
we'll have
did.
a cake and coffee after a while.
What you
I
gonna do?
don't
Have
think
everybody
you
come
got
to
nowhere to put it.
cake? Thaw it out every time somebody comes
Stretch
over
this
cake. We
thing
might be
before
back
I
tomorrow
can-
and the next night, the next night.
I'll just get
And
it
you'll have it all
out. I'll
straight.
just get it out. From
You ought to leave one
Oh.
to eat, and then just take them out one at a time. And then when that one gets eat up.
But we've got to get at least 2 quarts
Coconut cake.
of this jalapeno
Country
in
ham.
that 5-gallon kit of
Yeah,
cheese dip.
at least 2 quarts of that.
Cause we want it so hot.
Macaroni
Did
cheese.
you just cube up that,
Well, that's all you have to do, put pepper in there.
Green
cheese.
beans.
Yeah, cheese.
Turkey and dressing.
Y'all put salsa sauce in it. You guys want to put
sauce?
14 biscuits.
But sometimes.
13 biscuits. Those
Just
things.
chop up.
Make it 100 biscuits.
Macaroni pie.
I thought you lost
Corn.
some of that.
Ricky
I did,
macaroni
I
pie.
found it, yeah.
We was gonna go fishing.
Is my light flashing?
Vernon.
Yes.
I like to flash my
And
light.
Lloyd Hendricks and Bud Hendricks and I don't know, there might have been some more, but we went down, we got down to Santee Cooper. It turned off cold and windy, you just near to freeze to death out there, just out on the bank. We went on out and we fished a while. We saw some fellas out there catching some slab crappie about like that. I tried, I mean some nice ones, that big, boy. They was dragging, they had a little boat, and they was easing around out them little treetops around that canal, and they just stick their paint cane over in the treetop, and they'd come out, boy, you couldn't hardly pull that joker out of there. And I kept trying to get them to go over and let's catch some of them crappie, boy, and they said, oh, well, we will. So we headed down the river and got down there, and there Vernon had 2 of the little stripers about that long he'd caught. And they decided they was gonna fish for stripers, so we tried to anchor, and the water was so swift it just pushed the boat right on down the river. So we finally went on back to camp, got into camp that night, and we'd fix supper and eat, and everybody crawled in the old tent there to go to sleep. Old Vernon, he was laying there, and he said, "Hey, bud." He said, "Yeah. You hear about the old man and woman going batting?" I said, "I don't reckon." He said, "One time this old man and woman going to go batting." Said they one on one side of the fence and one on the other. And he said, "Ah, you already heard it, I bet you." He said, "No, I hadn't heard it." He said, "Well," said, "one time this old man and woman, they was going batting." Said, one on one side of the fence and one on the other. And said, "Oh, you have heard it too." He said, "No, I hadn't." He said, "Hey, Lord, said you heard about that old man and woman going batting?" I said, "No, I hadn't heard it either, Jerry. Vernon." He said, "Well, one time this old man and woman, they was going to bat," and said, one on one side of the fence and one on the other. He said, "Oh, dadgone, I know you heard it." They said, "We ain't heard it." He said, "Yeah, you have to."
Well, good man.
I'm telling you, we
Yeah,
hadn't
man.
heard it. He said, "Well," I said, "one time this old man and woman, they was going batting. One on one side of the fence and one on the other. I know good and well y'all heard it. We ain't heard the daggone thing, Vernon." He said, "Yeah, you have." Anyway, we was laughing, we'd laughed so much that we'd about just cry, boy. I done 30 tell that thing 40 times, different people. And so, after a while, they caught on what he is doing to them. So
That
we
was the
laid there a
story.
little while.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we laid there a little while, and he'd say, "Hey, Lloyd, you asleep?" "No, not now." That went on about all night, boy. We laughed, and we thought, shoot, we were gonna die. Didn't let nobody get to sleep.